Hello Nordangus students and welcome to episode 5 of our programming using Python Turtle series. In this episode we're going to look at the random if. So we're going to look at what a conditional is and its application to programming, and then we're going to identify and apply the random function in choosing numbers. So let's have a look how this is done. So I've got this program already set up, and this is from our last one here. So we've got things like the square and the triangle. I've got import turtle at the very top. But down here, I have got import random, and then I've got a variable called colNum. And it's basically storing a value that's from the random function, so the random library. So it's calling from the random library. There's a function in that random library called randint, so it's a random integer. And then in brackets, we're saying what numbers between. So in terms, it's from 1 to 2. So the colNumber variable will contain either a 1 or a 2. Then we have a condition. So I'm saying if colNumber, so if this variable is equals to. And as you can see, 1 equals is for storing a value to a variable. 2 equals means if it's equals to. Okay? So if colNumber is equals to 1, then I've created a new variable called PC, which stands for pen color. I want it to store the value red in that variable. Else if colNumber is equal to 2, then create the variable PC and store the value blue. And then here it says turtle, and then the function for turtle pen color, it will then add the color which is stored as PC. So so it might be blue or it'll be red, and then it will run this square for I in range 4, and then it will draw the square. So let's see this running. Let's press F5, and it draws a square. It says red there. Let's run it again. Let's try it again. Does a blue one. So this time it's doing a random color each time. And I could change this. For example, if I just copy and paste this row here, elif just means else if. If I say 3, I can then change this to yellow. And I can do maybe 4 there. Let's choose 4. And I can say purple. And let's change the numbers from 1 to 4. So this time it's going to, colNumber will contain from 1 to 4. Okay, so if I run this time, we can see if it works. There we go. It's the random number obviously is 4, so it's done a purple shape. Again, we can do the same. So instead of saying for I in range 4 turtle, we can just call from our own pre-made functions. So I can say square. And in fact, I can just copy and paste this if you watch. I can then do space as well. Let's do space, open and close. And I can say for I in range, open and close brackets there. Let's say 4, colon, and we can then indent these, not the 4. Press F5, we should now see, oh, Didn't have any colors there. So it's at turtle.pen color, square space. So we've got the square, we've got the space. It says pen down, which is fine. Let's try that again. Seems to be a bit of an issue there. Why is that? So space should be pen up, pen down. Let's just delete that for a minute. Doesn't like it. Because I forgot to put brackets after the square. So it needs to have the brackets after your function. You're either passing it through just like the shape or just leaving it blank. And this time it should draw. There we go. It's done the same each time. Why is it done the same each time? Because to say turtle.pen color PC, it's basically done this. It's calling, it basically does the random number and then it's done it once. Now we might want to do multiple times. That's where we can then say we can call our own function. So let's just go back up here. I'm going to put import random. And we can then say def get color. Open and close bracket here. Let's just do. We're going to highlight all this here. And then tab it in. Let's just delete these two. So get color. We've got PC here and we want to return our pen color. Like so. So we want to return pen color. And then down here, we need to, instead of saying turtle.pen color PC, which is going to call, we want to be able to call the actual the function here. See if this works. Get color, open and close brackets. We might have to store this as a variable. Let's try it this way. Yeah, didn't quite work. It's done it as red, so it is choosing one of the colors each time. We now need to tell it a color, so let's say color. We're going to get a variable called color. We're going to say, we're going to store whatever the get color value is, so what we're returning here. So we're returning a value at the end. And then we're going to say turtle.pen color. And we'll put color in here. Let's try this. And we've got lots of different colors. It's random. We can do the same again. We've got get color there. We can do exactly the same for fill color, perhaps. So let's just, we could create our own another function for the fill color. But let's just say fill color in this case. And I can then say turtle.fill color. And we'll say fill color here. And we'll say turtle.begin fill. And then when it's done the shape, we'll say turtle.end fill. So again, we're going to have different random colors around the shape, and then we're going to fill it as well. So hopefully this should work. Let's have a look. Fill color not defined. Why is that? Turtle.fill color. Let's just check. Sometimes we can just put dot and it will just show us. There we go. And we can go down and see which one it is. And it will just show us. So for example, end fill, there's fill color there. So that's right. However, I've just seen where the error is. So we've got fill color here, fill color. The name of the variable is here. We should have had them different names. And we can see the name of the variable is here. And of course, it's got a capital C. So I need to change that to a capital C. That's where our error is. And we've got different borders around the shape and we've got different colors. So now for your challenge. Going back to what you did in episode 4, where you created a grid of 10 by 10 squares, I want you to now add into this random colors. So random colors for the borders, random colors for the fill as well. Good luck, Nordangus students. I look forward to seeing what you come up with.